It comes around quicker every year.
I know, but you will be working on it all year round, though, won't you?
Yes, we start almost as soon as the festival is finished. With planning for next year and deciding what went well and what didn't and reorganising, and it goes on all year.
Oh my word. And what are some of the most popular classes this year?
Well, the most popular class seems to be the junior musicals, the songs from the musicals for juniors. There are 61 in that this year.
Oh my goodness.
They're from age 8 to 13. And I'm sure they will all be brilliant. So that is on Saturday afternoon.
I suppose that our young people have great opportunities in the musicals over here, don't they, to actually take part in many of them on the Gaiety stage, sometimes at the Villa as well. So I guess some of them might have some previous experience.
Yes, a lot of them have. There are a lot of stage schools, and the secondary schools do a lot now. So they're getting very, very good. They're better than the adults sometimes.
Don't tell the adults that. But speaking of the little ones as well, this class caught my eye. Little Stars. I mean, you think the 8 is young, but this is for reception ages.
Yes, it's to give them a taste of the Guild. It's not competitive. There won't be a winner. They can just get up there and dance or sing or say a poem, do whatever they want, and they won't be judged, but they will just get a bit of encouragement.
Oh, what an opportunity to have that at such a young age. And that will probably take the sort of edge of fear off, because it can be quite a nerve-wracking experience, can't it?
Yes, it's an awful feeling walking onto the Royal stage.
Not that we're trying to discourage you, obviously.
No.
And people don't get discouraged because they come back year after year, don't they?
They do. We have introduced a few new classes which haven't altogether taken off, but the traditional ones go on and on. So I think we've got the recipe right.
Well, you say some of the new classes haven't taken off. One of them, which you introduced a few years ago, has taken off, and you're taking part in it this year, the news reading class.
Yes, the news reading class. There's just me and Mr. John Cashin, who is a force to be reckoned with.
It's going to be a real battle. Do you fancy your chances?
No.
Well, if you do well, if you win it, then we'll have a word with the bods here and see if you can do some bulletins.
Yes.
What are some of your favourites, Anne? Because there is such a myriad of different classes, aren't there?
Well, I like the dancing. That's come on tremendously. On Sunday, there's dancing all day, ballet, tap, modern dancing, all sorts of stuff. Gymnastics, they fling themselves about. It's incredible. And then on Sunday evening, the brass bands, which is very popular, and it's absolutely lovely. And this year, in St Thomas's, on Sunday afternoon and evening, we've got the oratorio and organ classes under the giant illuminated hanging earth.
This is the Gaia installation.
Yes.
So you actually can go watch classes underneath the installation.
Yes, they're not letting the public in at this time, at our times. You can get in with your guild ticket or pay on the door for a £5. But I think to sit there and listen to wonderful music and wonderful organ music under that globe is going to be fantastic. Also, you can gaze at while you're looking at the globe, you can gaze at the John Miller Nicholson's murals and all the lovely carvings and really chill out for an hour or so.
What an experience that would be. And as I mentioned earlier, I think it only opened at the weekend, the Gaia exhibit there in St Thomas's. The response it's been getting is incredible. So to be able to go and experience both the Manx Music Festival and Gaia at the same time is quite something. But if you're over at the Villa, obviously loads going on at the Villa, and there's food and drink available down there as well, isn't there?
Yes, outside the main door, we've got Philby's little food shack. Tremendous food. My diet just goes to pot that week.
I think you've earned a little bit of foodie treat, to be honest, at this time of year.
And the barista car, coffee wagon is there. And even if you're just passing through on your way to Marxie's, you can get a coffee there. But do come into the Villa at the same time.
Well, that's the thing. You might be tempted, if you are there, you might be tempted to go in and have a little look and listen and see what's going on.
Yes.
And if people do want to, you can just go in. You can get a day ticket, can't you? So you don't have to go for the whole time. You can just go for a day.
Yes, this is wonderful value. You can get a ticket for £5 and you can go in and out all day and all evening. And if you want to go all week, it's £35 for the whole week, in and out every day, all day. And if you get an all-week ticket, you can get a second one for £25. So when you think that you can't go to a show at the Villa for those prices, it's tremendous value.